Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's your friend Bets. My name is Jared, and that's Carl, and this is Superman President Lex. This is not a part of the City Tomorrow books that I've been saying. So part 5 and part 6 are their own volumes. I believe they've been reprinted with different names. This one, I believe, is the President Luthor one that kind of looks like Donald Trump's Art of the Deal cover with Lex. And I know it has some different issues in here, but this is a part of these 1 through 6 volumes. And so has a huge credit list, right? So the writers, J.M. Dimitri, Joe Kelly, Jeff Loeb, Greg Rucka, Mark Schwartz, and Carl Kessel. But then like the artist is just like a huge list. But that's because they kind of make, they get a couple of pages in a special. And then there's a handful of these like 5-page story backup stories that are kind of integrated through the book. Lex is kind of trying to blackmail Lois, and because Lois still owes Lex a favor, and they still haven't addressed it even here, and I'm on the 6th book right now reading it. But I'm kind of like reading these books because I love Ed McGuinness Superman. It's just fantastic to see his art. I really wish he would come back and work on Superman again. That would be great. But there's like a big tidal wave, and Young Justice shows up. They're fighting a kaiju. For some reason, Mike Miller did art on Superman, and I don't like it. If you don't know who Mike Miller is, he's the guy who drew a good handful of Injustice, and Lex becomes the president. I really do like this Paco Medina with Doug Mank. I really like how he draws Superman. It's kind of an Ed McGuinness style, but a little different. And lots of fun, just like monsters and aliens. Superman fighting big creatures is always fun, as we've seen in the movie. We get more of Talia, more Ed McGuinness, but now we get Bizarro. Love me some Bizarro. And where's the, yeah, so like the special, this is not Ed McGuinness. Yeah, I think this is the Padina guy now. And what's Ed McGuinness? Yeah, so Jimmy's kind of on a venture with Bizarro and Supergirl. Jeff Loeb comes back and does this kind of like history of Luthor. Like, it's kind of like written as like kind of a puff piece from the media. And it's fun. It's good. And then we get into this Greg Rucka short Batman story where Batman's like, you can't screw. You're gonna screw around one of these days, and we're gonna get you. It's not gonna be soon. We don't know when, but we're gonna get you. So back to the good stuff. Ed McGuinness, and Superman's got to go help these time travelers, and this is where we kind of get the special stuff, right? So we get Humberto Ramos with Martian Manhunter and Plastic Man, where Superman is basically asking members of the League what are their thoughts on Lex becoming the president and how to deal with it. And they kind of give them their all kind of different advice. Look, we got Rob Liefeld, and the feet look fine. I just want to point that out because the joke is old. It's not really funny anymore, and Rob can draw feet. Sue me. And so he asks Arthur, what do you think? And Arthur's like, hey, he's the first president who's come to me as a fellow world leader and offered to do business. So Arthur's telling him from the perspective of a world leader, which was cool. And then Green Lantern, we got Mike Wieringo, rest in peace. talking with Kyle, who's basically just a comic book artist and has his opinion and he votes. But he kind of goes, yeah, it doesn't really matter. And then Art Adams is here doing a Flash story. A little quick one where they're running through the country. And then Ian Churchill doing the story of Wonder Woman. And then we have Joe Mad with him telling the Batman story. And then we go back to Ed McGuinness and Happy Holidays while Superman goes and spends the New Year's in Candor with his wife. And kind of do this Emil Hamilton story, and it kind of dragged for me. Mark Schwartz, he kind of drags for me. This is kind of like, this is what would happen if Superman gave up because Lex became the president. And so like the world goes to crap and everything sucks. So Superman's got to have a better attitude about Lex becoming the president. And that's kind of the whole book, is like Clark learning to be accepting of an outcome that he didn't want. And one of the villains, this like 2-bit villain, overheard that Superman wasn't going to be at the inauguration, or he won't be seen there, is what he said. And so Superman was actually there, like hiding in vibrations, and does show up and saves the day. And that's kind of pretty much the issue, or the volume. And yeah, it was good. I'm reading 6 now, and I've enjoyed every volume of this, but I am actually kind of looking forward to like finishing this set. It's kind of like, I don't know if it's just me, but like after like 6 volumes of the same thing, I'm like, all right, it's time to I want to read some other kind of Superman story. So looking forward to finishing 6 here soon, doing the review, and moving on to other Superman books. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.